Hello again, welcome back to Games Room, welcome back to another video. So, Merry Christmas everyone, and it's that time again. I think I've done a Game Room tour halfway through the year, so this is going to be my Christmas Game Room tour, so we can see new additions and just see how it's grown. And I'm always adding stuff, so I think it'll be pretty interesting. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll get to it. Right, so what I'll do, I think I'll have my tripod set up, because last time I did it, it was a bit Blair Witch kind of style, shaking all over the place, like I filming it with Parkinson's or something. So we'll start with this section here, and what I'll do is I can't zoom in, I think. So I'll tell you what, we'll start off at the top. So at the top, you can see my box consoles there. I've got a Mega Drive. Let's zoom in a little bit if I can. Yeah, I've got a Mega Drive box there. On top of that is a CDX Pro, which is a cartridge you put into a Mega CD, and it lets you play basically Japanese and American games. Very top there, I've got a Game Gear converter that's from Retro 6. So that'll go into your Game Gear, let you play Mass System games, pretty cool. Got a boxed Dreamcast controller there. I've got a Sega Game Gear boxed. I think that's got the 4 game in 1 carts in there. One of my favourite things I've got in the games room is my boxed Sega Mega CD Mark 1. I absolutely love that thing. It's all complete in there. It's got everything. It's got all the bits of metal, the plates, connector plates, and it's got all the games it's advertised on the box. That's what I try and do. So that's up there. Which, funny enough, that Mega CD, I got that faulty, fixed it, and I had to get the box separately and the instructions. So I pieced it all together, which is, I think, it's even cooler, to be honest with you. At the top there, I've got a Dreamcast keyboard. I've got a boxed Sega Mega CD 2, and that comes with the Road Avenger. That's pretty cool. I bought that actually as it boxed. I bought that one boxed, but it was faulty, so I had to put a new laser in it and a new fuse. It's always a fuse on them, it goes. In the back there, I won't get everything down, but you could just see a Mega Drive 2 box there. Quite thin, so that I can get stuff in front. So I've got in front of it, I've got the Spectrum. I've got a boxed Game Boy, which isn't the one I had back in the day. I had the one that was a bit more pinky red, a bit squarer box. So that's the one I'm after. I always see that on eBay, very expensive just to get boxes. It's unbelievable, but the boxes are sometimes more important than the actual item. Yeah, the Spectrum, I've been loving that, but I had to box it up because basically I had like Netflix syndrome on it, and just when you put the USB in with all the games, I couldn't choose a game to play. So I decided to put my +2 back in and just do the tapes. Because once you get a tape in, load it, you're committed, aren't you? I've got another box Game Gear at the top, just there. That's got a Sonic in and an aftermarket adapter, not the original one. And then I've got one of the newest additions to the games room is the Chromatic. Yeah, loving that machine. Was it magnesium alloy shell, 1-to-1 lightness of the original screen, and it's a really good screen. And you can play it in pure sunlight as well. Apparently, I've not tried that because I don't really play handhelds outdoors, to be honest with you. Yeah, so at the top there I've got a box DS. That little box at the top, that is it's a boot card, memory card for PS2. That lets you play copy games on PlayStation 2, basically. Really cool. Oops, caught it then. Right, then I've got a Super Scope with the games in. That's all complete with a polystyrene. I've used that a couple of times. I can remember back in the day when my mates had it, and I played it all the time because I thought it was the best thing ever. But when you actually do use it, the novelty does wear off pretty quick. But it's pretty cool to have. I've got a boxed Sega Saturn there. The box is not in the best condition, but the console's in there is fantastic. I think I've put a new laser in that, and that's ready to go. Right, let's walk around here a little bit. Then I've got, if I get out the light, I think it's always going to have the light on that. It's a box, there you go. A box Sega Dreamcast, just there. That's all in there complete. That one does work, but the laser's been a bit temperamental now. I got it out to do some Dreamcast videos a few months ago, and it does read the odd time. So I've either got to tweak the potentiometer on the laser, or put a new laser in it. So yeah, I'll do that one day. Right, so the top there I've got a Dreamcast memory card. I've got a Dreamcast Rumble pack, and then I've got another boxed Mega Drive there. So that's the Mega Drive 1, and it's got the Sonic in there, but I don't think that one's got the inner cardboard, so it's all in there loose. The one at the end has got all the inner cardboard in, so that's in there nice and snug. That one hasn't, so I've been There is companies, you know, there's a box, I don't know, Console Box UK, I think, and they will do the inserts in that, aftermarket inserts, so I do need to pick them up. Another one of my favourite items in the collection, the Sega CD Model 2, but it's a Tectoy Brazilian variant. So it's all in there. I've got to get the inner cardboard for it, or the plastic carton, but it's all in there complete. It's got the manual, consoles. It's even got the Mega Drive, the Genesis 2 in there as well. All the cables to play and everything. It's fantastic. I got that off eBay for about £120 a while ago, and I'm not sure if people didn't realise what it was, or I don't know, but I think that's £120 for that is a bargain. Right, so then we'll get to the games. So if I put you guys down here, I might try and squeeze in, because I've got my settee set up. And so basically here, the top row is all Mega Drive games. All Mega Drive games. So what I might do is just pick out a few of my favourites. I won't go through them all. So if I just jump in front of it here now, I've got to go over my settee. Yeah, so I've jumped through some. Dynamite Headdy. Fantastic game. Absolutely love that game. It's a treasure game as well, I think, isn't it? But it's fantastic. Where else have we got? Sonic and Knuckles is all right. Sonic 2, I've got the Japanese version, but the one I'm more used to is, I love Sonic 2. I loved it back in the day, and it's such a good game. The music, everything on it. Pick out some more. Streets of Rage. I haven't got Streets of Rage 2. Yeah, I need to still pick that one up. But Streets of Rage, fantastic game. What else have we got here? Mortal Kombat 2, great on the Mega Drive. Mortal Kombat 2. Right, let's flip the camera around. Let's look at some more. So yeah, so I've got, let's have a look. We've got Altered Beast there. And then this light starts kicking in there. Let's just get a bit here. Yeah, Bubba and Sticks, that's an interesting one. That's like an Amiga game to me. Kick-A-Mean, always like Kick-A-Mean. Splathouse 2 I've got there. Then you come into the FIFAs. And then this comes into me, I think the interesting part now is the new games for Mega Drive. So if I show you on here, so you've got Strictly Limited releasing new games. So here is, zoom this out a little bit. You've got Mega Turrican, Strictly Limited, great game, fantastic. I like my Project Retro games. I do a lot of videos about Project Retro games, but what he does, Carlos there, releases games. So you've got Battlemania 2 for Mega Drive, great game. I'm really into the new games for old systems. I think it's fantastic. Support companies at making all these games. Twinkle Tail, that's a great game for the Mega Drive. This is a good one. Sailor Moon, it's like a beat 'em up. That from the anime. I've never seen the anime, but yeah. This is all my shmups are. These are the ones I played probably the most. So we've got Grindstormer, absolutely love Grindstormer. Thunder Force 4. Fire Shark's a good one. Great game, Fire Shark. Truxton. Fantastic game, Truxton. I've got that twice actually, because I've got the Truxton Retrobit. So Retrobit's another company releasing new games. Now this came in a collection. I missed out. It's one of my biggest regrets. I missed out on that one, but I've tried to pick up everything else since. So I've got Glay Lancer, fantastic game. I've got P.472, a recent game, and that's still in stock in places. I don't think this one sold as particularly well. El Viento. El Viento is a fantastic game. And then I've got all the Valis collection here. So I've got all the Valis collection. So my favourite being probably Valis 3. It's pretty cool. I do like Valis 3. It's really good. Really, really good. Valis 1's good as well. I've not placed it. They're still sealed, to be honest with you. I have got some more Retrobit releases coming, but they haven't arrived yet. Right, then it'll go to put the camera here. Right, 32X. So I've got Tough Man Contest, Virtual Racing, Doom, they're all PAL. Then I've got, I think it's a Japanese Space Harrier. I've got Afterburner, that's in a aftermarket box, but it's original car. That's American, that's a Genesis, like a 32X, Genesis 32X one. Really, really good game though. So I could play all that on the Polymega, you see. Now I've got, obviously, these are in the reproduction cases. I've got Star Wars Arcade. That's probably the most expensive one I've got here, is Knuckles Chaotix, just the cart. Now, I don't know how much the cart goes for nowadays, but I haven't got the box, and it's no point in trying to get the box because I think the box is silly expensive as well. Calibri, I've got cart only in a reproduction thing. Virtua Fighter got cart only, and then these go into my reproductions then. So I've got Doom Resurrection here for the Sega 32X. So that's a reproduction. It's a hack game, and it's like the best way to play Doom. And if you put this into your Mega CD as well, if you have the Tower of Power, you get the audio CD soundtrack as well. Now I've got a reproduction, Knuckles Chaotix, so it's on a Mega Drive cart, but it plays on the 32X, and it's the same game, exact same game as the official one. So I thought I'd get this as a backup, just in case that one ever broke. Blackthorn's a good game, that's reproduction. Spider-Man, Web of Fire is a good game reproduction. And I've got this Golden Axe, it's a reproduction. But, you know, it only works on original hardware, not on 32X or anything like that. So I do need to pick up some more 32X games. I'm a bit lacking. I think I've got the ones I like, though. But that's about it. So if we come over here, I'll drop you down. I think this is going to be a bit of a long video, to be honest with you, which I do apologise for. Let's drop this camera down, and we'll go so here. So now this section here, if I can just look at the camera again. Yeah, so this section here is, I've got Nintendo 64 and then Super Nintendo. These are all my box games. I've got loose games as well. So I've got, you know, favourites of being Ocarina of Time, which I'm currently playing this at the minute, trying to play through it again. I've got Majora's Mask, Perfect Dark, Mario 64, GoldenEye, Rogue Squadron is a great game, Pilot Wings, 1080. It's not an expensive game, but it's probably the best game on the N64. Wave Race, fantastic. Jet Force Gemini, Diddy Kong Racing, Holy Magic Century. I picked this one up not so long ago, and that's my next one on the N64 I would like to play. And right, so I might play this on the Polymega though, because I don't think the analog's got save states yet, and I haven't got a working memory card. So I'll probably play that on the Polymega because Polymega's got save states. Yeah, Sin and Punishment. I got that from Project Retro Games. Fantastic. Extreme G. I love that now because Extreme G, I did not like that back in the day. I find it a bit queasy. It made me feel a bit motion sick. But playing this on Unleash mode on the analog 3D, it's so smooth. It's a good, really good game. Doom, Xeno Crisis, like an aftermarket game from Bitmap Bureau. Great game. Duke Nukem, Star Wars Racing. Got a wrestling game there. Which wrestling game's that? I need to get a few more because they're pretty good. WWF Attitude. GT64, not keen on it. Mission Impossible. So yeah, that's my small selection of N64 games, which I've reorganised, and I've got a bit more space for growth there, which is pretty cool. And same here with Super Nintendo for box stuff. And I think once I hit that, fill that up, that'll be it. Right. So then we go into Super Nintendo. So got games like Street Fighter 2 Turbo is probably my favourite game on the Super Nintendo. It's one I always put in first. Illusion of Time. Love that back in the day. I've got to revisit this game. It's so good. It's so good. Now, Mystic Quest. Now, is this Final Fantasy? Never played it. I bought it, got it for a decent price. I think about £30 actually, boxed. I thought that was a really good price. I do need to play this. And I like to keep it. This one's still got the... now, this was a promotional sticker I wanted to be ripped off, so that's a real. And then I like having the Nintendo stickers sticking out this end so you can see them. Super Mario Kart. Now, word of note is that the Super Nintendo games, the ones, some of them in here, are my original ones. So the only ones that survived from my original games from back in the day in my collection are my Super Nintendo, Game Boy, original Game Boy, DMG, and my Amstrad games. They're the only ones that survived. They're in my mum's loft. So Illusion of Time is my original game. Street Fighter is. F-Zero is one of my original games. So that's in really good condition. Star Wings original game I had. That's my one I opened, would have played. Great game. I do love that. People that like it think it's not aged very well, but I think the gameplay's solid on it. Right, I've got Doom, Killer Instinct, Unimally. This is a new edition. Cybernator is a new edition. Picked that up the other week. Great, fantastic game. Konami game. You can't go wrong Konami games. Let's see if there's any other new editions here. Axelate's been in there a while. Gradius 3. Now this is an American cartridge, NTSC U. But it's a fantastic game. It plays really well. The music's great. I love the weapon system. I can pick and choose how you upgrade. It's fantastic. It plays really well. And I've been playing it on Polymega with it being American. This is my most recent pickup. It's from Project Retro Games. They do reproduction Super Nintendo games as well, but it's Super LS. But it's a combination of the Japanese, American, and PAL kind of games in one. So it's really cool. Super R-Type, Mickey Mania, Super Bomberman 2. That was one of mine back in the day. Love that game. Mortal Kombat's from back in the day. I've got Lawnmower Man, Primal Rage from back in the day. Now Primal Rage, it was a massive thing in the arcades, wasn't it, at the time, and looks great and everything, but I never liked it. I'd never really gelled with me. Addams Family, Super Mario World. I don't know what happened to that. That's my original one. I think that's one. Yeah, that would have come with my box console. That would have, and for some reason it's ripped both sides, and I don't know why. No idea, but yeah, it is what it is. So that's my Super Nintendo games. Right, let's get past this camera again. And then we've got Wii games. So I've got some Wii games there. Wii U, sorry. Now I was really late to the party, the Wii U. I think I bought it from one of my eldest, probably, I don't know, must have been 2018, something like that. And I played it, I'm like, well, my God, I've missed out on this. So I've got the Bayonetta ones, I've got Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker, Darksiders are really good on the system, Star Fox Zero, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Yeah, that is a fantastic game. I played that because obviously I played Xeno Chronicles on the original Wii. Fantastic game. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Hashtag FA can't get them out too tight, but that's a good Shin Megami Tensei game. Darksiders, Zombie U, great with the tablet. Yeah, so there's a few there. And then it goes into GameCube. So I've got a few GameCube games there. All the standard ones, I think, and the ones I would have had back in the day. Wind Waker, Sunshine, Double Dash, Star Fox Adventures, Resident Evil Zero, Resident Evil 4, the Metroid Prime games, which I think the first one's probably the best one in my opinion. I haven't picked up number 4 yet. I've heard good things, bad things about it, so I'm going to wait till, well, I was going to say I'm going to wait till it goes down in price, but it never will it? Yeah, so that GameCube games stuffed at the top there as well. But I don't really want any more GameCube games, to be honest with you. I don't think I need any more. To be honest with you. Or maybe I need the Mario Kart U ones, I don't know. But yeah, so then it'll go into my Saturn games. So I've got a very small original official release. So I've got quite a few reproductions. I'll show you in a bit. So I've got the ones that, well, these are the ones I play the most probably. Sega Rally, Daytona, Manx TT, I love that. Virtual Racing. Fighting Vipers is a great one. Yeah, and I've got all mine in, that's Virtual Racing, I've got them all in plastic protectors because the cardboard box on these, as cool as they are, they're just not very practical at all. And I think eventually they went to plastic, which I've got here. If I show you Virtual Cop 2, they went to like a plastic clamshell kind of case, back to the Mega Drive kind of days, and they hold up really well. Yeah, so I've got, what's that, Thunderhawk 2. Thunderhawk on the Mega CD is amazing. Buster Move, great game. Die Hard, Trilogy, fantastic. Hardcore, 4x4, not keen at. Hexen's good. Tunnel B1 Loaded's great. Cool Spot, yeah, I've got some good. Wipeout, I do enjoy Wipeout on the Saturn because that's the one I had back in the day. I know the PlayStation version is better, and I know I've got the really good version on the Dreamcast. That's fantastic, but I do like the Saturn one just for nostalgia. Touring Car, never liked that one. Sega Ages. I don't know if this is expensive. It wasn't. It never used to be. But you got Afterburner 2, Space Harrier, Out one of the best games on the Saturn in my opinion. Arcade classics. You know, nearly arcade perfect. I'd say they're arcade perfect. I think they're really good. But Out on here is fantastic. Sonic Car, I love that for the music, not for the control on it's awful. Duke Nukem Croc. Croc's a new edition here. And yeah, it's okay. And then up here, what have I got? I've got the Panzer Dragoon demo disc, which has got the whole disc 1 of the game on there. I've got another Saturn review game. It's got Alien Trilogy on there, Exhumed, Loaded. What's up here? I've got like a makeshift pseudo Saturn card. I've got a bigger one. It's in my cabin. I'll show that in the video later. But this one, so you could pop that into your Saturn in the cartridge slot, and it will let you play burnt games, copy games. It's pretty cool. That's the one I used to use, but then I got a bigger one, a better one. It's got memory expansion in it and everything. And these are demo discs. So I've got like magazine demo discs. What is this here in this box? I'm not sure what this is. All I know that is that's Oh, it's a Saru. That's my Saru card, which I used to use, and I've boxed it up now because, like I said before, it's Netflix syndrome. I couldn't choose what to play. So I've got it there because it's good. It's good for preservation, I think, having it all on there. Magic Carpet's a good one. A memory card, Saturn memory card there. And then here I've got a Grandia. Now this is a hack game, that is. That's a hack game, Grandia. English hack. A Suka. Now this is from a company called Night into Dreams. And they give you like a special collector's card, spine card. So that's a reproduction. But you need the pseudo card to play it. Some of I think all these are repros. Yeah, they all are these ones. This is probably the best one here. From Project Retro Games. It's Police Noughts. It comes with spine card in manual disc, but it's all in English. This is all in English. Fantastic. Yeah, so that's my Saturn, and now we'll go to Game Gear. Very small Game Gear box collection, but I've got some good ones in there. Indiana Jones. That's not bad actually. Sonic the Hedgehog, can't beat that actually. Really cool. Yeah, and then it'll go to my. I'll just set up the camera here a second. Game Boy. So yeah, a lot of these are my original ones. Like Zelda's mine, original. Kirby is, Golf is, Kirby's Pinball, Battletoads. It's like Raging Fighter, Double Dragon, Spider-Man 2, Baseball, Mario. They're my original ones. And then my recent editions. I never had it back in the day. I think I rented it. It was Super Mario Land. Oh, Pokemon Blue's my original one as well. That's the one I had. But then what I like about my collection here now is I'm picking up these Mod Retro. So I've been picking up a lot of games from Mod Retro. So that's Croc. It's been released by Mod Retro. So it's a new Game Boy Color game. You can play it on the Chromatic or Game Boy Color. Baby T-Rex is a new one. That was Mod Retro again. You can play it on the Chromatic or the original Game Boy. And I've got like a Dragonium and Project S11, which is a shmup. Alright, and then I'll just move this back there. And then we're going to the bottom shelf now. And I've got two reproductions there. I've got Rules of Rose and Kuon, which work if you use the 3-minute boot card on PS2. Right, so if I pick you back here, it's going to be a long video, this is. This is now my Master System collection. Not massive, but I've got the games in there I like, so I'll just pick out some I like. Rastan, fantastic game, love that game. Get it back in. R-Type, fantastic game, probably one of the best. I think it's the best game personally on the Master System. Really well done, plays really well. Double Dragon, great gameplay, great music. The NES one is good, but I think this tops it. What else have we got? Going through them all. Special Crime Scene Investigations, good. California Games, never liked it. I like it on the links. I've got Sonic 1, Sonic 2. I think Sonic 2 is so much better on the Master System, the Game Gear. The Game Gear is too close to the action, you can't see what you're doing. That's a good game. Sonic 1's great on the... I think everyone's got to have Sonic 1. Even, I mean, it can come built in with the Master System 2, but Sonic 1, such a good game. Pretty close to Mega Drive, in my opinion. Moonwalker, Operation Wolf's a good one. Now, I think that's a hidden gem. It's a bit like Operation Wolf, Rambo 3. Fantastic game. Shinobi's a good one as well, that's on here. Shinobi, Afterburner, Transbot, the Ninja Outrun. Classic game. At the time, though, that was pinnacle. That was so good because I played the Amstrad version. My mates had Spectrum or Commodore. But then this came out, and this to us was like, oh my god, it's nearly like the arcade. It was then obviously Mega Drive came out and blew it away. But yeah, so right, that's my small Master System collection. And then we'll go here, set the camera up, just walk around the other way. So have a drink of me drink. I'm drinking like a white chocolate and salted toffee hot chocolate, and it's not very nice to be honest with you. Oh, it tastes bloody awful. All right, then here is my little boxed Lynx collection. Now, there's a company called, if I zoom in a bit, company called Songbird that actually release new games for the Lynx. Now, I want to get next year. I want to get a couple from of them, but I haven't picked any up yet. So I'll show you something. I've got Viking Child, not a great game. What's that? Tournament Cyborg, not very good. Hydra's a good one. It's like a bit like River Raid, I suppose, but updated. Turbo Sub's a good one. It had really good 3D graphics on this. Scrapyard Dog, great game. Gates of Zendokon, fantastic game. Chips Challenge is a really good one. Steel Talons, Pit Fighter. Now, Pit Fighter, pretty good on here. But basically, I used to play this in the arcade. The arcade was fantastic. But every other port seemed to be awful for some reason. Right, let's come here now. I'll show you the Jaguar section. So, yeah, very small Jaguar collection. I've got Fever Pitch, Double Dragon. That Double Dragon, Double Dragon 5 is a beat 'em up. It's not a fighter, sorry. It's not a beat 'em up. So it's a bit disappointing, I think. It's not a very good fighter either. Checkered Flag makes you a bit sick. Kasumi Ninja Zone, Iron Soldier's a great game. Iron Soldier, really good game on the Jaguar, fantastic. Switchblade. Now I got this from Funstock Retro back in the day, but I don't think Funstock do Jaguar games, but they used to do Jaguar games, which was pretty cool. So yeah, that's a good one. That's a newer game. Cybermorph Aliens. Now this is in a reproduction box, and I thought that's good because it's like the Alien vs Predator film. So I bought this box off someone, but the cart's official. Yeah, really good. Doom. Now Doom is such a good port on the Jag. Fantastic game, really good. Super Burnout, great game. Raiden, really good Raiden is. It's one of my favourite versions of Raiden on the Jaguar, fantastic. Now I've got Atari carts. Now this is an official Atari carts. I think they're expensive now, they are, but yeah, it's really cool. And because I got that, I had to get the Songbird release as a backup. So that's Songbird, that's a 2025, so this year re-released. They released it early in the year. You can see Songbird on there, but it's an official re-release. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So if you couldn't get, because they are expensive, the official Atari carts, so you didn't want to get that, get the Songbird. I think they're still in stock as well, I'm not sure. And then recently I got off Songbird. Where is it? Yeah, Songbird Productions just there. I've got Wings of Death, which is a shmup, shoot 'em up, really cool, really good music. Challenging as well. I get to about the 4th level now. Right, then we drop to my Switch collection. So I'll just show you, just scan across that, because everyone's got Switch, haven't they? And a lot of people collect for Switch. So I've got all the staples in there. I'll show a couple, I think, not everything, but so I've got all the staples in there. I've got your Zeldas, I've got your Metroid Prime, I've got Tokyo Zandu, great game. Catherine's a good one. Persona 5 Strikers, Shin Megami Tensei 5, great game. So I've got all your staples, what you know, good RPGs that you can have. I've got these collectors here. I've got Dust Diver 2. I don't know if anyone's played that. It's like a Chinese JR. Well, it's an RPG. You can't say JRPG, but it's that kind of style. Yeah, pretty cool actually. It's all right. Trying to be like a Persona game really. Guilty Gear 20th anniversary, Gun Pixies, Raging Loop. Mary Skelter Finale, which I'm kicking myself because I had a chance to get Mary Skelter the original on the Vita back in the day, and I thought, no, I won't get that, it's too expensive, but it just keeps going up and up. I've got R-Type Final 2, great game. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, that's actually Rita's Rewind. I really enjoyed that, it's a good game. Sonic Origins, Little Witch Nobita. Now that is, surprised me. That is a really good game. It's from Idea Factory. Really, really good game. Really good game. Some odd bosses on there. House of the Dead Remake 1 and 2. See if I've got get them out actually. Get this game. Get some of these games out. I've got where is it here? One of my recent additions is Yakuza Kiwami for the Switch. Now I picked this up because I don't know why, but Limited Run re-released loads of Yakuza games, which I've got, but the good thing about it was they re-released them all on the Xbox, and I thought they were going to re-release them on the Switch, but the only one they released was Kiwami Limited Run, so that's the one I picked up, because I thought, yeah, it'd be really cool to have it on the Switch. Still sealed, I haven't played it yet, but I've got the anniversary collection, so I'll just replay through that, I think, because I've already played it twice anyway, I think, Kiwami, and I played Yakuza 1 and 2 on the PS2 as well, so yeah, so that's my Switch collection. I've got quite a few in there. I just talks about it. Mario Odyssey, Metroid Prime Remastered, great game. I've got Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Skyward Sword, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, great games. Demon Slayer, like that. Sonic Frontiers, really cool. I really like that, but it was a bit sluggish on the Switch. I wouldn't mind getting that for the PS5. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, #FE Encore, great game.
Shin Megami Tensei 5, I've already said that. Tokyo Xanadu said that. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, because I played Xenoblade Chronicles, Chronicles X. I played Torna, but I haven't played any of the others yet. I ain't got to them yet. Yeast Memories, The Oath of Felghana, Legend of Heroes, Trails into Reverie, Coast. I love their Legend of Heroes games. Yorikill. Yorikill's a good game because it's a visual novel. That's it. Yorikill. It's a visual novel, but then it goes into a shmup every so often. It's pretty cool, actually. And it's actually a story that some visual novels aren't very engaging. That one's really good. I've got Atelier games on there. So yeah, I've got loads. And I tell you what, we'll get to my shmup. I think the shmups is my favourite part of this collection. So we'll go from my shmups. Where's my shmups? But oh, that's a good one as well. So, what's that? Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. That's a really cool, because it's a bit like Jet Set Radio. I've really enjoyed that as well. Right, so we've got East Origin. Rumblefish 2's a good one. All right, then I've got Luna, which it's still sealed because I played this on the PS5, Luna. Great game. I've got them on the Saturn, but it got so much quality of life improvements, it's a more enjoyable experience. Sorry, I've got these on the Saturn and Mega CD. But yeah, good remake that. Right, so we've got Assault Suit Lanos 2. That's a Saturn game. Great game, that is. Challenging, that is. Towerplan Collections now. So we've got Towerplan Collections 1 and 2. Some classic shooters on there. Classic shooters. And then, yeah, because there's a company called Clear River Games, and I think they're killing it at the minute, releasing all these. Look, Trigger Heart Excellica, sorry, great game. Cotton Fantasy, that's in though, that is. They released some good. Right, this is Pixel Hearts, Androdunos 2, which is, I think these are Neo Geo games, aren't they, that is? Great game. Then I've got Dodonpachi. Let's get a few out here. These are all Clear River as well. Clear River's just killing it at the minute. Dodonpachi. I can never say this. Mushi Himi Sama. It's Radiant Silver Gun. That's a recent pickup. R-Type Delta HD boosted. Recent pickup, really good. And these ones here. Under Defeat, great game. Akai Katana Shin, that's a good game. Oh, Bullet Hell, that one is. Batsugun, I love that game. Yeah, Speluda, that's a 2, great game. And ESP Raid, really cool, that game. I really enjoy that one. So I do try and pick up, that's what I'm mainly collecting on the Switch, is the shooters, the shmups. Right, so that's my Switch collection, it's there. So what we'll do over here, we'll go over here now. So I've got a stereo stack there. I've got music CDs stacked up. I've got an At Games Mega Drive just there. I've got a Joker Game Gear, Wii gamepad. So that hi-fi is one I've repaired. It's got, you can play the vinyls on there, CD, all sorts. Got some vinyl there actually, Persona 3 for Shenmue. Right, so then if we come over here, I've got, I'll show you the top of this thing first actually. Let's zoom it out a little bit. Right, so obviously I've got the box for Lego Game Boy. Skyward Sword. Got this iToy Play. Pretty cool. Put that there. I'll get you a bit closer actually. And we've got, just there, we've got a boxed ZX Spectrum rubber key. I've got another boxed Sega Mega CD 2. I've got a boxed OG Xbox, ZX Spectrum Plus 2. I've got a boxed PlayStation 1, a boxed Wii, and a boxed Dreamcast just there. And just down here, I'll try and dig some stuff out if I can, if I get down there. Let's have a drink of coffee again. Hot chocolate. Very good. I've got a boxed PlayStation 3. I've got a Master System 1 just there. 2 Wii's underneath it. I've got a Mega Drive 1. I've got boxed 32X. Lethal Enforcers. I've got a boxed Master System 2. What's this? I think that's oh, that's a recent pickup. I got it from Retro World. That's a Mega Drive 2 I repaired. Box GameCube. Light Phaser for the Master System. Wii, Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker bundle. Wii U, sorry. Then at the bottom, down here, I've got boxed some consoles. I've got Mega Drive, N64, just the consoles. And I've got PS2, OG Xbox, and 2 Xbox 360's Elites, which they still do work. They've had new belts and repairs done, which I need to test really, make sure they are still working. Right, and that takes us to this top shelf up here. So that's that wall. That wall there's got like loads of stuff on it really. So I'll do that top shelf there. So talk up here, I've got a Master System base converter, ZX Spectrum Plus 2 boxed, Atari Jaguar. That's an empty box because I've only got one Jaguar, that's down there. I've got a Jaguar empty box control pad box. I think it is. Yeah, control pad box. And that said, look, Electronic Boutique on there. £4.99 that went down to. Bloody hell. And then I've got a box links, that's in there, complete. I've got a box NES control deck. That's all complete. A box Nintendo 64, that's all complete in there. Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Nintendo, that's box and complete. PS2, box and complete. So that's all box and complete up there. And then I've got this little shelving unit here. If I get you a bit closer, just there. So you can just see I've got a modded Game Boy, which is in there. It's got my original motherboard from my original Game Boy. An unmodded DMG, a modded DMG with new shell, an IPS screen, Lego Game Boy. Game Gear with original screen that still works and TV tuner, Mega CD 2, Mega Drive 2, NES. Come in front of here a little bit, and then here we've got that's a they call it a Saru Saturn. You get that off AliExpress. So it's basically the motherboard of a Saturn with no disk drive. So you just put the Saru in the top, and that's it. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So I got that. Links 2. Oh, I've got a Game Boy. What's that? Game Boy Pocket at the back. I've got a Philips CDI just here, and I've got a PS1. And on this shelf, I've got some handmade planes, marking gauge, distance saw, not game related or anything, samurai sword, and Super Scope, another Super Scope spare. Now, this section, if I zoom you out a little bit, this section here is just a little cubby hole where it's got all my loose carts. So I've got loose Lynx games, I'll show you a couple. California games, Ninja Gaiden, Stun Runner, Rampart, great games. I've got a few, put them up there, got that link. They're one with like loose Game Gear games, so I'll show you a couple of them. That's 4Gamer1, Echo the Dolphin, Japanese version, Super Monaco, Wonder Boy, great game. And then down here I've got PAL, Super Nintendo games, loose and Nintendo 64 games. I've got Japanese games from this point here down, because I think these are repros and hacks. Yeah, that's Raiden Trad, that's a reproduction from AliExpress. You can tell because they're a different colour, the cartridges are. Chips Challenge, now that's a hack game. I got that from the Retro Game Room company in America. So I love Chips Challenge on the links, that's why I got it. And I got Chrono Trigger, which is a AliExpress game, which does work, but I don't really tend to use them that often really, just in case. And I've got my NES games at the bottom, so I'll pick out some. Got Wonder Boy, great game. I just need to get a few in here just to fill it up, basically. Let's see what else we've got in here. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, great game. I've got your Mario's, Mario 3's, and you've got Mario 3 here, look. Fantastic game. Mario 2, the label on this is well used, so you know someone's loved that really and played it. You see where they've been pulling it and that. I need to actually upgrade that to you. Robocop 2. Yeah, it's loads of great games in here. This is a good one. I don't know if anyone's played that one. Galaxy 5000. It's a racing in the 51st century. Great game that is. Really cool. What else did I get? I've tried a recent pickup on something. I can't see what it is though. But yeah. Right, so that brings me up to this wall here, that's my TV playing area. And I'll show you all the consoles. I'll take the dust covers off them. So at the top, we'll start at the top. The top I've got some DVDs, Sharp, Smallville, Star Wars, Alien, Robocop, and that goes into there. You just see it, Saturn Reproductions. So that's all Sega Saturn Reproductions, which you need a Sudokai card to play. And then I've got reproduction Sega CD games there. And I've got a reproduction. Get there, the bloody lights away. PS2 games there, which are pretty cool. But you need a free boot card to play them. And I've got more DVDs. Indiana Jones, Gremlins, Monkey, Avatar, He-Man, and Thundercats. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. Oh, and I'll show you this down here before we go into this bookcase. It's well, that's called a do nothing. You spin that round, it's like a cam, really. I made that one as an apprentice, and it does nothing. That's what we call it, a do nothing. But then that's a wooden European oak Mega Drive 2. So it does work. So the cartridge goes in there. You can see the port in there. That's your on and off button, which I still need to round that off. I wanted to round that off, but I ain't got round to it yet. And then controller ports. So yeah, pretty cool. But I'll do nothing back before I forget. Right, and then the top of here, we've got a good collection of stuff. We've got Johnny Silverhand. I've got PS4 collector's editions, really. So we've got, what's that, Persona 5 Royal there. We've got the new release Terminator 2 2D No Fate, which is really good. I've really enjoyed it. I played it for an evening, but I've not had the desire to go back to it. So I completed it, and I've not had the desire to go back now. So I've done it, and I don't know if to sell that on or keep it. I'm not sure, because I don't think I'll ever go back to it. But then we've got Persona 3 Reload. I love that game, such a good game. And I've got Senran Kagura, which is their weird games. Steins Gate Elite, great game. ReZero, I was surprised by that. And then that made me watch the anime, really. Well, the first season. I think I did that to understand what was going on in the game. Right, top section here, PS4. So it's double stacked. This one's double stacked. So one stack there and double stacked here. So I've got like Yakuza games. I've got all the Yakuza games, really. I love that franchise. I've got Yakuza 6, Song of Life there. And I got these when they first come out, but then you shouldn't really do that because you get them a lot cheaper, but I want to play them. Yakuza 2 Kiwami Steelbook, great games. Great game that is. If I can get it back in. There it goes. This is a good one, if anyone's played that. Like a Dragon Ishin, it's like in feudal Japan. Fantastic game. And it's based on an actual Japanese samurai, so it's pretty cool, that is. These ones surprised me as well, Judgment games. Judgment and Lost Judgment, fantastic. I'd love another one of these to come out, the great games. I even got the spin-off, Fist of North Star, really good. Really good, I really enjoyed that. And then this game here, Sakura Wars, another Sega game. I love my Sega games. Sakura Wars got me into Sakura Wars, so I've actually now played the English hack versions 1 and Sakura Wars 1 and 2 on the Saturn. Because of this game, I really enjoyed it. It's like a visual novel. It's weird, visual novel, tactical fighting game. It's good though, really good. Yeah, and I've got the if I can get it out there. It's a Persona dancing collection, so it's got Persona 5, 4, and 3, all the dancing games on there. What else we've got? Valkyrie Chronicles, the first one. I got the Europa edition. So good. It's got a watercolor art style, graphics, but the tactical game in it is so enjoyable. It just pulls you in. It's really good. I like them all. I've got Valkyrie Chronicles 4. I've not played 2 and 3. And I even like this one. People don't like it. It's sealed, this one, because I downloaded this on my Vita. It's on my Vita, and I played it. Valkyria Revolution. And I did like that. I enjoyed it. It's all right. I skipped through all the story stuff and everything, but then I've got on here. I've got what I've got. It goes into Persona 5, Soul Hackers 2. Great game. Because Persona 5, I first played that on the PS3, because to me it's a PS3 game. Odin Sphere, and then I've got the Legend of Heroes games. Love those games. I'm really into my RPGs. Cold Steel 1, 2, and that's 3 there. Great games. Get them back in there. It's always awkward doing Game Boy tours like this. East 10. Monstrum Nox. I've got Ni no Kuni 2. I prefer that to the first one. Crystar, that's a bit of a hidden gem. I do like that one. Crystar, really good game. These are good as well, these Fate games. They're really cool. There's a few of them, they're really good. I've got one on the Vita as well. Tales games, got them. Sword Art Online games. Yeah, so quite a good selection. And I think then I got more into shmups on certain things. So I think, yeah, I got Psycho collection here. Psycho collection 1 and 2. for the PS4. Fantastic. I think you get this on the Switch as well. What else we got here? The Order 1886. That's pretty decent. Yeah, so you got Darius HD. That's pretty cool. This is a bit of a hidden gem as well. I don't know if anyone's played this. I've played the first one and this one. The Witch and the 100 Knight. This is the second one. Pretty cool. What else we got here? We've got Luna. This is where I played Luna, actually. I played Luna on the PS5, but using the PS4 disc. These are good games. I've got 2 of these. The other one's somewhere abouts. Oh, they might be on the Switch. I think I got the first one on Switch. This is the second one. I got that on the PS4. No, it's not. Tell a lie. I think this is the first one. Sorry, this is the first one. Galgun's Demon Purge is the first one. I'm getting confused. I think the second one I've got it on Switch or the PS5. We'll probably get to that. Great game though. Resident Evil 4, can't beat it. Now these games, I'm late to the party with this. I've only recently this year played Nier Automata. This is the Yoha edition. This is going to be one of my favourite games now, including this one. I include this one, Nier Replicant. I thought Nier Replicant, how it plays, the story, the lore, the graphics, the music, out of this world, fantastic. Another recent edition really is this one this year, SVC Chaos, really good game. And I've got some box editions here. Blaze Blue, Under Night in Birth. If anyone's played, they're great fighting games. These are. Life is Strange, Punchline, Mato. Now I think that's was this trying to be like a Persona game? Yeah, but I don't think I was that into this. It looked really good, like a Chinese take on Persona, but it ain't that. I didn't get into it. Then you got the World Endurance Syndrome, V-Letter. Now I first played V-Letter on the Vita. Really cool visual novel game, really cool. But this one is strange because it's got the original kind of game, but then it goes into live action. If you want, strange. I've got a sealed one here, collector's edition, Fairy Fencer F Refrain Chord, which I've not played yet. Yeah, so then I've got games at the back, so it's double stack. I've got loads. Right, so let's try and drop this camera down a little bit. And we'll go to the PS5. Oops, what's wrong here? It goes to the PS5 and PS1 games. So PS1's all at the back. I've got R-Types. I'll try and get, well, I won't get them out because I'll be kind of stuck. Oh, I've got the PS1 Mini there. So I've got Ridge Racer. You've got to have Ridge Racer. Tekken 3, I love that game. Tomb Raider, I love that. I love the Saturn version, that's the one I played, but PS1 performs so much better. Right, so and that's double stack there. I've got loads of PS1 at the back there as well. Loads of it. Well, I need more because I've given myself, I sorted out, so I've got myself growing room for PS1 there as well. And what I'm doing now with the PS5, if the game isn't on the disc, I sell it on, so I try and keep this. This is just going to be PS5. I don't think PS5 is as collectible as anything else, as everything else. So we'll get to PS5. This one I still need to play, Siberia, remastered. I've got Ys 8, which I've already played. I've got Shin Megami Tensei 5, which I've got on Switch, but this is called Engeance, and I need to play that one. This is where I played Trails in the Sky, fantastic game. Played on the PS5, but I've got it on the Switch as well because I love it that much. Wukong, a game I did not think I'd like. Love this game. And once you understand it, that you have to die hundreds of times until you learn it all. It's great. It's really cool. Stellar Blade, really good. Now these sort of games I didn't think I'd like, but this is really good. It's one of my favourite games on PS5. Really cool. Wu Chang, bit like, it's very much like Wukong. Wu Chang, really good. I've not finished this one. I've not finished Wukong either. I finished Stellar Blade, but it gets so hard. But it's a great game. Metaphor. Love Metaphor. Fantastic game. Fantastic game. Love Atlas. Yeah, and it's like a kind of Shin Megami Tensei Persona spin-off kind of game. Raidu. Yeah, that's a great game as well. Love that game. I've actually got this on PS2 as well. Astrobot, Like a Dragon, the man who wrote his name. Now I got this from I think PlayAsia because this game was originally only released digitally, and I pre-ordered this from PlayAsia. They were the only ones at the time doing a physical edition, so that's a PlayAsia copy. And yeah, so really glad to have that game. It's a good game, good game. You can tell I like Yakuza. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. I've got all the Yakuza games and everything. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza, fantastic. that's a good game. I need to get a PS. I want to get on PS3 though. Lollipop Chainsaw. And we've got Sword Art games, Cyberpunk. One of my favourite games, PS5. There's so much to do in this, and it plays perfect now. All the bugs are gone, and this is like a deluxe edition, ultimate edition, so it's got everything on it. Really good. RoboCops, fantastic games. I want to get the like special edition as well. They did. Terminator, that's good. That's made by the same company as well. Really good. Gears of War, something I'd never thought I'd see. Gears of War on the PS5 on the PlayStation console, really good. Space Marine, Mafia. Yeah, this is one I've just recently played. Oblivion, really enjoyed that. Atomfall's good. Persona 5, Tactica, really good. Star Ocean, Second Story Art, great RPG. Tales of F, remastered, fantastic. Got this on PS3 as well. Unicorn Overlord, not my cup of tea. Did a few hours on it, but I not really into that. Suikoden 1 and 2, great. Then we've got loads of stuff here. Brave Fencer. Oh, that's a game. Yu Suzuki. It is a game, yeah. Yu Suzuki. Yeah, it's a bit like Space Harrier. Yeah, I had to get this. It's fantastic. The music on it's like Queen inspired. It's fantastic. Oh, this is what's this? This is a limited run game. Don't know if it's limited. Yeah, it's limited. This is a limited one. So it's got Cynog on it and Gleylancer. Now, Gleylancer, what a game. I've got that on quite a few things now. System Shock. Alone in the Dark, Reynatis. Reynatis was another one. It was pretty good, but another Chinese kind of game. It's really good, but it's not. It hasn't got quite the gameplay polish on it as a Japanese one. High on Life, pretty good. Sonic Racing Crossroads. That's a weird shmup. 1917, very weird. Right, so that's that. Let's just move this thing out of the way. This pedestal, whatever it is. Right, so then if I can get this camera any lower, I don't think I can, so I'll have to just do this like this, I think. I'm going to do it like that. Right, okay, so then I've got PS3 double stacked, so I've got quite a few PS3 games. So I've got like Yakuza Dead Souls, Yakuza 3, 4, 5, so I had to get that imported to play it. So I've got Yakuza 5 because that was never released physically. It's just, I've got Kenzen and Ishin, so that's not been remastered yet, that one needs a remaster. Yakuza Kenzen, and then Ishin has had a remaster, so yeah, great game. It looks really good on PS3 anyway. Legend of Heroes 1 and 2, they're sealed. Fairy Fencer F, a good game. Tales of Graces F, which I've got on PS5, sorry, just burped. Assassin's Creed, Last of Us, Uncharted 1, 2, 3, Heavenly Sword, all good games. Deadpool, Devil May Cry, Crysis 2 and 3, Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto 5, Oblivion, The Elder Scrolls, Skyrim. Yeah, so all the great ones. What have I got at the top there? Arcana Hearts 3, Love Max, Infamous 2. Yeah, so some great games there. Great games, and that's all double stacked. Right, then it goes down to PS2. Loads of PS2. So I'm trying to pick out my favourite games on PS2. Probably like the Yakuza games. So I've got Yakuza 2, fantastic game, really good, and it's a different kind of play style to it. Was great. Still a good game. Follows the same stories really. You've got Devil May Cry's, Resident Evil, Code Veronica there, Valkyrie Profile. They're good games, Valkyrie Profile games. I've actually got that on the PS4 as well, Valkyrie Profile. Yeah, Sonic games, Tekken 4 and 5, fantastic. What have we got there? Soul Reaver 2, that was the recent edition this year. And then I've got these collections here. I've got a Silent Hill collection. Now these are from a company called Rising Sun Games. So you need these are repros basically. So this has got all the Silent Hill games on PS2, but you'll need a free boot card to play them. Fantastic, and that goes the same for this. If I can get it out, Shin Megami Tensei collection. I love my Persona Shin Megami Tensei, so that's got all the Shin Megami Tensei and Persona games for the PS2, but you need a free boot card to play it. And I've got Xenosaga Episode 2. Yeah, so loads of great games. Devil May Cry, God of War's on there. Yeah. And then right, so then it goes down to Xbox. So I've got a few Xbox in a little shelf here. So OG Xbox is on top, and at the back, and no, sorry, OG Xbox on top here and there. So I haven't got a load of OG Xbox, but I've got the games that when it was relevant, I had. Like, yeah, Knights of the Old Republics 1 and 2, Halos 1, 2, Out 1, 2, gotta have Out 1, 2. Spider-Man 2, gotta have had that. What else we got? Midway Classics, oh great. So, yeah, Panzer Dragoon, fantastic. Auto, that is. Shenmue 2, great. Headhunter's still sealed. Headhunter was a Dreamcast game, wasn't it? That was. Chronicles of Riddick. I love Chronicles of Riddick. And then it goes on Xbox 360, which goes to the back as well. So we've got Crackdowns, you can't beat them. I do like these Persona Arena games, fantastic games. But I've got all the Gears of War games there, Assassin's Creed, Bioshocks, Halos. Then we've got like what's that? Remnant. Don't think I've played that one yet. I need to play it. Yeah, Lost Odyssey, Nier. Nier's a fantastic game. That's actually, I played that this year as well, because I got Nier Automata. I went back and got this from CX and played Nier on the 360, and yeah, it's still as good as the remake on the PS4. Really good game. Yeah, so that's me. So the Xbox is weird because the Xbox, when it was relevant, I had the Xbox and I had the 360. So they're the ones I had. I never had the PS2 and PS3. But what I've noticed is I've collected more PS2 since collecting and PS3 because that's still new to me. So I'm really enjoying doing that. And then I've just got all the games I used to have. So and maybe I need to explore a bit more of the games I didn't get on the Xbox and 360. Right, so then we'll go to this cabinet here. This is going to be a long video. I'll move this table out of the way. That was in that corner. There you go. Right, so on this cabinet down here, this is the basically my play area. I've got my TV. And just here, I'll show you, I've got a PS2 there. I won't take the cover off. I've got an Amiga CD32 just there. I've got my Polymega. I tell you what, I'll take all the covers off. It'll be easy, won't it? So I'll chuck on the settee. So Amiga CD32 just there. I've got that this year. Done a bit of a tinker around repairing on it. That's the game I'm currently playing. That's my pickup this week so far. Gauntlet Legends N64. That's what I'm currently playing. Witcher 3, loving it. PS2, won't take it off because it's a bugger to get on and off. Polymega. Now, I love this thing, Polymega. It plays almost everything. If you look at the Polymega website, it'll tell you more than what I can tell you. PS5, just there. Pretty cool. And then what I'll do is I think I'll drop the legs on this tripod for a second. Right, camera's dropped. So this shelf here now has got all my Mega CD games at the back. So that's all my PAL Mega CD games at the top. Then it goes into Dreamcast, which is double stacked there. So I've got loads of Dreamcast games at the back, as you can see. And then Dreamcast games here. So Shenmue 1 and 2. I've got some Japanese games here, which is Shenmue 1 and 2 again. D2, Sakura Wars 4. What is that? Oh, that's Skies of Arcadia. Because I bought a game once and it had this disc, the first disc, Skies of Arcadia, in the back. And I do like there's a company called Night into Dream, and they do like reproductions as well for Dreamcast, and they're pretty cool. So I've got Wipeout, really good. Grand Theft Auto 3, and they actually come with the game, spine card, and like collectible cards as well. Pretty cool. What else we got here? Alien vs Predator's a good one. Great game for the Dreamcast. Sailor Moon R, that's a decent one as well. That's really cool. Simpsons. So yeah, check out Night into Dream. They do some good games. They do it for Saturn and all sorts as well. Dolphin Blue. That is cracking. If you like Metal Slug, you'll love Dolphin Blue. Yeah, and then I've got more Dreamcast game, Capcom S. That's my favourite. That is probably my favourite crossover game. Capcom vs SNK. Love that game. I put hours into that as a kid. Then I've got like Pod 2, Virtua Striker 2, Vanishing Point, Virtua Fighter 2. Yeah, loads at the back. I just read some off there. Toy Commander, Ready to Rumble, Sega GT. That's at the back of them ones. Star Wars, Demolition, Metropolis Street Racer, Blue Stinger. So yeah, so I've got I think I've got all the Dreamcast games I want. The only one thing I want is to complete the Skies of Arcadia. That's what I'm missing from back in the day, what I had. I'll just sit down here and I'll show you, see if I can show you some Mega CD games. So let's these discs out the top. So we've got, just pick some out, Prince of Persia. So that's what a Mega CD case looks like and everything. Prince of Persia, great game. Because that's still, I love seeing these spikes. I can remember seeing them in the shops back in the day because I've never had a Mega CD. Always wanted one, but they're too expensive. What else we've got up here? Just picking up one out. Oh yes, that's a good one to pick out actually. Sonic CD, great game. Love that game. Yeah, so that's all my Mega CD collection. I've got quite a few. I think I've got all the ones I want really. So what I tend to do now with my collecting is pick up new games for old systems, the newer stuff. Oh, that's down here because I've got this on the shelf down here. That's the Yakuza series and 20th anniversary because that's the game I want to play after I played Witcher 3 basically. Oh, so I'll put you here. So I've got some more games here. I've got a bit of expansion there. So I've sorted out so I can expand across here. So they're all Dreamcast demos. So we'll get one out. It's a stack of Dreamcast demos. That's one Dreamcast demo, but there's a stack of them. Then up here I've got sealed Project Retro Games Policenauts. And some of these I've got a Sega CD game up there. That is from Night of the Dream again, that is. Night of the Dream. So that's Ernest Evans, the Mega CD version, so you get all the cutscenes. It's really cool. But yeah, that's sealed Policenauts, English patch. And then if you look up here, sorry, across here, now these, so that's Ground Zero Text, that's an official Mega CD game. There's another official one here, Dragon's Lair is an official Sega CD game. That's a limited run Sega CD game, Annette Returns, which is a great game, by the way, really good game. But then most of these are Project Retro game releases. So they're like, some of them are hacks with new audio and everything, but they're pressed discs. Burnt discs, high quality burnt discs. But most of them are pressed discs. So they're made in the factory. So I had to get games like the Luna games. I had to get the Luna games. So I love Luna. So that's Luna Silver Star Story. Love that. You've got Luna Eternal Blue, Terminator, Snatcher. So it's a Sega CD version Snatcher. I love these long boxes as well. So you've got the disc in there with the foam. KO Flying Squadron, fantastic game. Yes, that's all my Project Retro games. But they also do PlayStation and Saturn. So I've got the Grandia English patch versions. That's all in English. But then they got things like Harmful Park, which is just, was like a Japanese only release. It's so expensive, but that's a pressed disc. So it's pressed disc. I haven't got the poster out of that one yet. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So get that back in with a poster. Cotton, Gotcha Man, Little Ralph was like a Japanese only game. That's a really cool game for PlayStation 1. So I'm really into these like new games for old systems. So then if we look down here, I've got a Analog 3D. So that's a very recent pickup, Analog 3D. I've got a PS2. Oh, sorry, that was my PS2 there, sorry. A Philips CDI setup. I used to have a PS2 there and I used to have that here. So yeah, so Analog 3D, recent pickup. Loving that at the minute. Playing all my N64 games there. Just that it hasn't got any save states on there, so you can't save a game, which is annoying. Whereas a Polymega, if you want to play N64 and I want to save, you just go straight on the hard drive, saving. Switch, just there. And then Atari Jaguar, just there. So they're set up, ready to go. And then in here, I've just got all my controllers in there, ready to go. And then there's all the cabling out of the way, so you don't see it. Right then, so then over here, I've got a bookcase. Oh, I'll tell you what I missed out here. So I've got all my Japanese Saturn games, just stacked up there. I've got my CDI games there, and a couple of Mega CD games, just sitting there. Right, so we'll start on this corner. It's like the last corner of the games room. I'll probably have to do this in 2 videos. I have to do get a cabin tour as well, because I don't want the video to be too long. But there's a lot of stuff to get through. So right, so the bottom of the bookcase, I've got Neo Geo CD reproduction, and I've got PC Engine CD. And TurboGrafx CD reproduction. I've got Super CD reproduction as well, and then I've got Project Retro games here. So I've got their pressed discs. These are so they're Neo Geo CD. They're hacks, but they're on pressed discs made in the factory. So this is a Golden Axe. Yeah, see what else we've got. there, just pull out. Yeah, a Ninja Combat. Here's your CD, fantastic game. So they're all pressed disc, so pretty good. Right, and then here I've got all my Wii games. That's double stacked there with Wii, so quite a few in there. And then in this little corner here I've got Polymega games. And should have an actual Polymega game coming today as well, another collection of them. So yeah, basically the Polymega, it only works in the Polymega system, but you get, you know, that's a Psycho collection, and you get a few games on it. But you get the arcade game, you get a Saturn version, PS versions, everything. And that's my small NES box collection. So I'm not going down the rabbit hole of the NES boxes. I'm just going, what I'm going to do is probably fill up that over here a bit more. So I could probably, you know, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try and, on eBay, if they've got empty boxes, I'll get them for N64, and I'll get them for the original boxes for SNES. They'll go on the shelves, and then I can stack this up more with NES games. But I don't want to go down a rabbit hole of NES boxes, to be honest. So that's the ones I'll keep. DuckTales, Shadow Warriors. I think they're the only two I was interested in, because they're like two of my favourite games on there. Right, so then I've got, top of here, I've got Legend of Heroes, Jigsaws, as you do. That's the Box Analog 3D. Kazuma, Dust Free in his box. That's Sonic R Music CD. Back, I've got two reproduction games there, God Hand and Haunting Ground. Haunting Ground, I love that game, fantastic. I've got a, whoops, hit that, Atari Lynx game there in the original blister pack, Kung Fu, pretty cool. Then up here I've got a couple of PS4 and mainly Switch collections. So I've got Xenoblade Chronicles at the back, the big one, Final Vendetta, Kiba Stripped. That's the second one there. So that's the first of Kiba Stripped. Yeah, Undead and Undressed, that one. Got the Link's Awakening collector's edition. Bayonetta one at the back. Galgun. I've got East 8 still sealed, like Lacrimosa Dana. East 9. What's that one? What's that one called? Monstrum Nox, that one was it? I can't remember now. Night Trap, Shenmue 3, Soul Reaver, Switch collection, and what's that? Elimination, Process of Elimination, that one. So yeah, it's a few collections there, and that'll come down then to my PlayStation PSP shelf. So that's all my PSP games with some figures as well. Yeah, Legendary Yuta, that's the Japanese version. Sega Rally. What else we got? I think I got Coast to Coast on there. That's fantastic. Yeah, Coast to Coast was there. Great game. Yeah, so, but I don't really, to be honest with you, I don't really play on the PSP that often at all. Hardly ever, really. Right, so then I've got all my boxes for, Polymega. So I've got the Polymega base station. Then I've got, like, the, I can't remember which ones they are, but you've got the N64 module, Mega Drive module, NES module, and Super Nintendo module. Got the 400 mini at the back there, the Atari Pac-Man Collector's Edition, Menacer box at the back, just see it. I've got some mini consoles there, NES and Super Nintendo. DVDs just there. I've got a bureau here, this writing desk. Every drawer is just full of all my DVDs there. And then in here, we've got just some controllers. I've got my Evercade games just there. What's all my Evercade games? And that's all my DS games, original DS. Because I never had a 3DS. So I've got no 3DS games really. Right, so then it goes to this cupboard. This is the last bit of the games room. Or nearly. So I've got Neo Geo Mini. I've got Neo Geo X Gold, which is fantastic. If you have got one of them box, just get the handheld out and check the rubber on the back because it goes funny. Clean it with isopropyl and it'll be alright. And in a few years' time, I'll do the same thing. It's like the rubber just, I don't know, it just degrades. Right, so this is my Persona kind of shrine. So I've got Persona 4 there for PS2 at the back. Persona 4 there for the PS2. Persona 4 Golden for the Switch. I've got Persona 3 for the PS2 and Persona 3 PSP for the Switch. Music tracks, I've got the Persona 4 anime and Persona 3 anime, just there. Persona 1. And then it will go into my Legend of Heroes. So I've got Trails of Daybreak 1, Trails of Daybreak 2, Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the first. I've got East. So these are all Falcom games. Falcoms make fantastic games, really. East Nordics. So that's East 10, great game. But they've actually re-releasing it again with improved gameplay mechanics, which I think's really weird because it's only just come out. Parasite Eve 1, Parasite Eve 2, great games. Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero, Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure, Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie. That's free, like Cold Steel 3 and 4 in a box set, that is. So that's, you know, 3 and 4 the collector's edition. Trails, that's Legend of Heroes Nayuta. So I think some of these are PS4, some are Switch. I can't really remember which without looking at inside them. But yeah, but that's a pick up this year. Love that game. Mega Drive Mini, PC Engine Core Graphics Mini, A500 Mini. Right, down here I've got some like little old Blockbuster cases. I think that one's got the Mass System in it. That one's got a Mega Drive in it, and that's got an Atari 2600 in it. Six switcher in that one. Right, and then if we come over here, I've got some Game Boy games set up. Vinyl. Got my lad's Oculus Quest in the box on the floor down there. And then if you look down here, I've got a Xbox 360 HD DVD player, an Elite boxed, another Elite boxed. I've got a PS3 on top of there somewhere. And then down here, I've got basically a box of cables, a box of controllers, cables and that little thing there, and some jigsaws. So yeah, that's it. So that's my games room tour. Oh, nearly. So Vita, that's what I just about forgot. So PlayStation Vita, we've got some games down here. Persona 4 Golden. I do love the Vita. I forgot what that one is now. I could tell it's over here. Let me go over here. I've got it over here because it's somewhere over here. Tokyo Xanadu, or Xanadu. So yeah, so Tokyo Xanadu, or Xandu's there. That great game. I originally played on the Vita and didn't really understand what's going on, but I have played on the Switch and I do now. Steins Gate's great game. V-Letter. And then I've got Persona 4, all the Senran Kagura games, they're weird games. East Games, yeah, so that's my Vita collection. So yeah, oh, handhelds. So handhelds down here. So I showed you this earlier on, so I've got a box of, well, I've got all my controllers in here, but then all in there I've got my, I've got modded Game Gears, my Vita, my, Switch Lite, all in these little cases in there. Which is quite dark in there, but yeah, so they're all in like separate, let me show you here, look, like separate cases. That's a chromatic in there. I know what's in what. And that one's a PSP Street, they call it, in there. So they're all in little cases being protected, so yeah. But yeah, that's my games room tour, and yeah, my annual games room tour. I was going to do the cabin in this video, but I think I'll leave that to another time, because it does take a long time to do these, and there's a lot to go through, but I'll do that probably in the new year, I think, and a bit of slower pace, a bit more in-depth cabin tour. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope everyone has a good Christmas. And yeah, catch you next one. See you later.